Hi everyone, wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom Uvorach. In this week's parasha, we read about the great flood that destroyed the entire world, and God decided that the generation was so wicked that He had to start over from one man, a man by the name of Noach. And the Torah has great things to say about Noach. Noach was tzaddik, he was righteous, he was tamim, he was complete. Great things about him. But our rabbis find a flaw in Noach, and that is that for 120 years he's building the ark. He knows the flood is coming. And how many people does he inspire? How many people come on the ship with him besides for his immediate family? Zero. Noach inspired no one. He prayed for no one. He cared about no one. He was righteous, but he kept his righteousness to himself. Compare this as an example to Avraham Avinu, who we read about just next week, when God says He's going to destroy the city of Sodom. Avraham prays for God to reconsider. Please have mercy. Give them a chance. Compare this to Moshe, when God says He's going to destroy those who worship the golden calf. Moshe said, if you destroy them, destroy me as well. Because that's what Judaism is about. Judaism is about spreading our righteousness, helping other people in life, not only ourselves. Today is the yortzeit of one of the greatest giants our generation will ever see, Hacham Ovadia Yosef, who I merited to meet him in my lifetime a few times. And Hacham Ovadia, if you remember his funeral, there were over 1 million people. 1 million people. Could you imagine that? And there were many people that wanted to come that couldn't. Roads were closed. Flights couldn't make it in time. And Hacham Ovadia was loved by everybody. But he wasn't loved because he was righteous. He wasn't loved because he learned Torah and he knew a lot of Torah. He was loved because he cared about the other people. He cared about the Jewish people. Many times he would close his Gemara to go out and to give a class to farmers on a kibbutz, to people in settlements, to laymen who were not connected, just to tell them stories, to inspire them. He would go by car from city to city, inspiring people. Story is told about Hacham Ovadia Yosef that one time a Rosh Yeshiva came and he said, Rabbi, I need your help. There's a father who has his son in my yeshiva, but he wants to pull him out. He wants to put him in public school. I wanted to know if there's any advice. What could I tell this father? Hacham Ovadia said, do you know where this man lives? And the Rosh Yeshiva said, yes. He said, okay, great. 1 second, I'm coming. The man said, oh no, Rabbi, you don't have to come. God forbid, don't leave. You don't have to come all the way there. He's like, no, nonsense, I'm coming. Hacham Ovadia went, he put on his Rishon LeZion robe, his hat. He came, he said, let's go. They went into the guy's car. They started driving to this family's house. They get to the building. There's no elevator. Hacham Ovadia was in his 80s. He starts going step by step. After the first flight, he takes a break. 5 minutes, he needed to breathe. He was an old man, and he goes up 5 flights to this family's house. He knocks on the door. The man opens up. He sees Hacham Ovadia. He says, Rabbi, forgive me, what brings you all the way here? Hacham Ovadia says, listen, I heard you taking your son out of yeshiva. It really hurt me. Maybe I could talk to you. Maybe there's something that is bothering you. Maybe I could help you in something financial. The man, he started crying. He said, Rabbi, Mechila, I promise tomorrow I'm going to re-enroll him into the yeshiva. You see, this was the love that he had for the Torah and for the Jewish people. He didn't worry about only his own righteousness. He worried about everybody around him. So we learn from the story of Noach that when we go onto our spiritual boats in life, to make sure that we are not alone, to make sure that there are other people on the boat with us. Shabbat Shalom.